Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 10 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 11. And this sketch is by my friend Mel with Mel W. Scrapping. And it has 5 little small pictures up at the top, a couple of medium-sized pictures, and then a 4x6 at the bottom. And then there's some mixed media and some other bits and pieces in the middle. So I have these pictures from 2016 when my family went to Kentucky Lake and spent our fall break there. Oddly enough, yes, I'm at the lake, but we're going to use By the Seashore by Recollections as our papers. Really, because I was looking for a light color and a blue color that had some pattern to it for my layout. So I have these 2 stencils from Scrapping Reflections, and I am a member of the Stencil of the Month Club. And so because Sandy, who runs Scrapping Reflections, is moving, she combined February and March's stencils together, and so I thought I would try and put them together. So I have 4 embellishments, a Crafter Square set of travel stickers, as well as a sticker pack by Echo Park and Cartabella. And I've got some Distress Oxides to add in. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my mixed media, my pictures, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I started off with Stormy Sky. And I just pushed that through. This is it's like a flower. So I pushed it through the petals. And originally my plan was to do the whole thing in the Stormy Sky, the lighter color through the bigger holes. And then was going to put the second stencil down and do the chipped sapphire. But I've decided to bring in Salvage Patina for what would be like a leafy bit if you were making this a flower. And I'm not necessarily making it a flower. I'm just using colors that I thought would work well with what I have. So I do end up finding some embellishments in the travel stickers that have this same tone to them. So it works out well. And I love the way this looks. Here's the reveal. I think that's so cool. And it'll be really, really neat to do some spray through or some, really bright pinks and stuff for like floral. So then I don't want this to be like the whole page. I really kind of want to just have a little bit here, there, and the other. Now I know that middle section is where the majority is going to be exposed because there's pictures at the bottom and pictures across the top. So I just did a little this and that in a couple of different places on purpose, not because I messed up. And I thought that would give it a little extra something in the corners where some of the pictures are not going to cover. So now I have already gutted that blue paper that looked kind of watery. And the part that I gutted, I'm using to mat all of my pictures. I have a 4x6. Now these are slightly smaller than that because some of them have that white border that I have to trim off. And some of them are pretty close to size. So I had a 4x6, 2 3x4s, and 5 2x2s. And they've all been matted on with about 1/4 of an inch of a border. So I am going to put I'm just laying them out right now to see if I like the way they look, where everything's going to go, and to see if these 5 at the top are going to work the way I want them to. I'm hopeful, because I think it's such a cute idea. And I know it's kind of hard to see this sketch up there in the corner. I think it's pencil or, hand drawn. And so parts of it are kind of disappearing as well as it's itty bitty small. So my guess or my take is that it's got mixed media. And then, of course, the pictures are laid out because she's got the sizes and everything, which I love. And the title, if you can't tell, is up towards the top left corner below where the little 5 pictures at the top are going to be, which is what I'm working on now. It's why my layout is upside down. So these pictures in particular, I have a bunch of pictures from fall break. I'm trying not to put them all in this book, because this is my chronological book, and I have like a travel kind of thing. So I try not to, make 10, 20 pages or something. A couple of pages would be the goal. So these pictures from left to right on the top is me sitting on a butterfly bench at this really cool restaurant in Western Kentucky. And then next to that is me and my daughter in a mile-high pie that is literally like 8 inches tall with all the whipped cream and the meringue and stuff. The next two pictures are my kids individually with my dad sitting on the couch in the cabin that we rented. And then the last one is our kids at the campfire that we had made. So I'm going to have other layouts, not probably through the 30 days of sketches, but I'll have other layouts that I put together for this as well. And then down below that is me with the lake behind me. I'm in the boat. I volunteered to ride in the boat to get it out onto the water so we could dock it. And then the other one is me, my niece, and my brother-in-law, who loves to photobomb. And then the bottom is this gorgeous picture my dad took. He has had a fancy camera, and so he took that really gorgeous picture of the lake. And so I wanted to make sure to get that on here. And I thought, since it's cut off towards the bottom, and it may not be like that's supposed to be cut off, but it kind of looked that way to me. And so I thought that was really cool looking. So since that's why I chose that kind of a picture, because I can cut part of the lake off and it's still, obviously you can see plenty of it. So now I am taking these embellishments that I got off of the Echo Park papers or sticker sheets. That one just says exploration, and I add a couple other little this and that's. Yes, I know we are not on a sailing boat. We were in a fishing boat because my dad and my brother-in-law love to fish. But this fishing boat brought in a hint of red, which I'm okay with. And on top of that, it has the dark blue, kind of like that chip sapphire, and that lovely tealy aqua color that looks almost exactly like the Savage patina. So it was meant to be. And that poor butterfly, it was there 2-3 layouts ago. I end up moving it to the bottom for my next layout because I've put the sheet away that it goes on, and I thought, oh, I might be able to use it because of the butterfly on here, but that color scheme does not work at all. So it stays right there. I need to just put it somewhere, but I leave it on this piece of acetate. This is my favorite piece of acetate. I know, is it weird to have your favorite piece of acetate? This came from a sticker sheet, and it didn't have any residue left on it. Doesn't have any ridges or anything where the stickers, outline of where the stickers used to be. It's just a good piece of acetate, and it's big, so I could put a ton of stuff on there. Okay, so these 3 things came from Crafter Square, which is a dollar store. It says Time to Travel. That could be my title, or the Exploration could be my title. Either one is fine. Neither one are exactly where it is on the sketch, but because I put that little yellow, I think it says Weekend Getaway, up there in that top left picture or right underneath it, I didn't want to put a title under there. I thought it might look a little strange. So plus they just fit where I put them. So I do grab this little butterfly these are just some puffy stickers I ordered on Amazon. They are not acid and lignin free. At least they don't state they are. I cannot imagine. They're like little kids embellishments. Now, I would not put this on some special picture. I would not put this on some, one of a kind that I can't duplicate. But this picture is 2x2, and I obviously have plenty. I could reprint it if I wanted to, if it did some damage to the picture. So I'm not worried about that. So here is the sketch again. Please, please, please go check out Mel W. Scrapping. She makes some fantastic layouts. I adore her, and she has an accent, so that makes it even more fabulous. While I was creating this layout, I was watching and listening to her on YouTube, getting caught up on her 30 days of sketches and her layout share that she did for February. So please go check her out, as well as all the other people on the playlist who are hopping along for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And of course, go check out Christy. And on Facebook, you can find her there as well. And you can find all the sketches on 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life there. I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy scrapping.